Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Grunts and Grumbles podcast. Here with you again is Tom.
And Vince.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. So we're coming to you live in a torrential storm.
Yes.
If possible.
The power could go out in any minute. It's like during the long weekend, and like we've got the Amber Alert for some reason for a thunderstorm, so things might go crazy.
Yeah,
we might lose the roof.
I thought there was a kid missing, but no, it just well, maybe there might be.
Well, there might be.
There could potentially be one later, but it'd just be a like a cow spinning around in a in a tornado. It's just a small child.
Some witches could be like stomped under a house.
I love that movie, man. I don't care.
Do you?
I loved it, man. I watched the play Wicked.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, it was so good.
Was
man.
it good?
So good.
I don't really have reference to it except that it's like, is it a prequel in a sense?
What it is the story from the witch's side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
More or less, and like they were in school together before she was wicked, before she was mean.
Okay.
Before she was the wicked witch.
Right.
She was just like a moody girl.
Okay.
She was just misunderstood.
Nice.
I don't want to ruin the ending for anybody who hasn't seen it, but fuck, it was good, man. I'd watch it. I'd go and watch it again.
What's the correlation between her and Dorothy then? Just because you killed the sister?
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else.
So does that happen at the very end, and then you realize that okay, now this is going to go into the Wizard of Oz?
No. There's parts of it during that you see some of it. It was a while ago. I can't really remember.
So it's not like Star Wars Rogue One where it has that ending where it just like the best 30 seconds of any of the Star Wars movies. Yeah. Fight me. It's the best 30 seconds. So Darth Vader kicking ass, going into the freighter. Amazing,
man. I love Star Wars. Right? No, just it was so, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You got to watch it. She was just treated poorly. I think there's like a movie that was made also with James Franco and Mila Kunis.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oz or the Great and Powerful Oz?
Something like that. Yeah, where it was
so it was about him.
Okay.
And he was the reason the witch turned green because she got upset with him or something like that.
Okay.
Go figure. The root of all women's problems are men. That's what it is. Ladies, I completely understand.
We don't get along with each other.
I'm not winking at Tom at all during any of this. No.
That's why we.
No, and I had a funny conversation. I had funny conversations a lot with women about like, what am I doing here?
I don't know.
I'm always doing something.
You always playing, and then we unplugged it last time.
I don't know what happened. Anyway, it's funny because I was talking about dogs, right? Okay. And I said, if I was to get another dog right now, I would get a female dog. Okay. And someone asked me, she's like, why? Okay. And I said, well, female dogs are smarter than male dogs. It's given. Okay. It's true. And she's like, is that so? I'm like, just like in real life, women are smarter than men. Because I know how to talk to women. No, I'm just joking. No, it's true. Men, we're stupid. At the end of the day, we're all dumb.
I think we're all dumb men. Exactly. And we're not going to win an argument if we're trying to do the dick measuring contest where 50% of us can win.
We're all stupid.
Right?
50% of us. I'm in the low 50s. It's a great play.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great musical.
Nice.
Amazing. Like I didn't watch the original one with Idina Menzel and that blonde girl. I can't remember her name. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like on Broadway.
The actual movie?
Yeah, no, the Broadway one.
Oh, there was
the Broadway.
Okay.
But the other movie was okay too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think now that there was a lot of that happening right before we got shut down. I think we were supposed to get Hamilton and it never
I watched
happened.
it.
You watched it, but we never got the actual
like
stage play. It was supposed to actually come up here.
Yeah, I watched it up here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I watched it just before.
Wow.
Because I was going to Mexico to go to a wedding.
Right.
to watch a wedding.
That's right.
And before I left, so I left Wednesday to Mexico, and on the Tuesday I watched Hamilton.
Oh wow.
In Toronto.
Okay.
And then Friday everything shut down. So I was one of the it was that first week.
Yeah. Yep.
First week or second week.
We were still working.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I went to watch. I took that extra day off to go watch Hamilton before I left.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Yes. Considering where we were that day in the minus 30 and then on the bay and then like
shit. No, we were at Stelco.
Yeah. And then remember the icicles that were forming on our hard hats?
Dude, I had icicles coming down my beard, man.
I know. Fuck. We need to get out of here. Let's make this plan to never work the winter again.
The last episode.
No. We carry this episode, but we don't do it
when I live on the beach, I'm selling seashells to tourists. That's what I'm doing.
Seashell necklaces and bikinis.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, man. Fine. It's unbelievable.
Hamilton was fantastic.
Hamilton was good.
And you know what? I'm going to say something that some people might not like because then Disney. Well, obviously, I don't care. Obviously, I don't care. I'm going to say it anyway.
Right.
But Disney then put Hamilton on their streaming service.
That's right. But it was like alive?
It was the OG live one with Lin-Manuel Miranda, in New York or something. Right?
All right.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is fucking awful compared to who I saw in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, he should just write stuff. He shouldn't perform.
All right.
He should write and direct, and that's it. No offense. Actually, no offense. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. No, not to him. No,
it was your opinion, and your opinion, you shouldn't offend him.
Listen, I'll never meet him. Let's be realistic.
That's right.
Oh, well.
Retract.
Redacted. Redacted. I'm gonna edit all of this out. No. He's a great writer.
Right.
Phenomenal. I think he wrote, or I don't know if he wrote or directed that that movie with all the cartoon recently. I talk about all the time.
Chippendales Rescue Rangers?
No. The one where they all have powers. The family has powers except for this one girl.
No.
Shit, goddamn! I keep talking.
Okay, I have no idea what I don't watch cartoons.
I talk to Lorenzo about this all the time because I wanted him to watch it with his son because I love it.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to like go with him?
No. It was streaming or something.
Oh, it's on streaming. Okay.
But it was so good. And like, do you watch cartoon comment? No,
not really.
You're fucking old man.
Well, no, I don't watch much of anything, to be honest.
Yeah, all right, fine, whatever. You
Too busy working.
Yeah, whatever. I got a job. Stupid. I got a job. I work too, man. And then I work and then I work out.
Yeah, good.
There you go. Oh, Encanto. God damn it. That's
Encanto. Okay.
It's about like this. It's a cartoon, and I think Lin-Manuel Miranda
wrote
it, or he directed it for sure.
Okay.
And I think he wrote the music. I fucking loved it, man. I watched it 3 times.
A lot of people have though. I feel like a lot of adults
fun.
have done that.
The best thing for me is that Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, who plays Rosa Diaz, like the tough cop. You watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No.
Fuck, I hate you. This is the fucking last episode. Just because he doesn't watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
This is the juxtaposition. You don't like the music I like. I don't watch TV.
That's not the same thing, man. Fuck, I'm trying to find if who wrote it. Anyway, she's in it and she plays like this sibling who, like, her family is like a magical family and there's amazing songs. Okay, he didn't do anything.
Okay.
I'm just looking up. Fucking, I thought or maybe he produced it. Fucking Lin-Manuel, go fuck yourself, Lin-Manuel. That's the end of the story. Anyway, this is
nowhere fast.
This is a great cartoon movie. If you have children or don't have children,
right?
I suggest watching it. It's a lot of fun. I've watched it 2 times. I have no kids. I watched Coco. It's the Mexican Day of the Dead movie.
Okay,
so good.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love it.
What about Buzz Lightyear? Are you gonna see that?
Oh, probably. I'll give it a shot. I love Toy Story.
It looks decent. Okay, so
is it Tim Allen still?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't believe so. I think it's someone else, but it's because...
Oh my god, is it Chris Pratt? No, he's Mario.
No, it's Mario. Because that Buzz Lightyear isn't the toy. This is actually the real Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, but it should still be the guy who...
You'd think, but no, it's modeled after the voice. I don't know.
Is it just called Buzz
Lightyear? Buzz Lightyear or Lightyear, I think it's called.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't like I don't like it if it's not. Oh my god, it's Chris Evans. It's not Chris Pratt.
It's Captain America.
Chris.
Yeah, and no, it looks great.
Chris Evans, Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. America's ass. Yeah. Well, that's dumb. It should have been Tim Allen. Why would they change the voice on the? Why wouldn't they? If you make a. Oh no, they change people.
Yeah, right.
But if you make. But hold on. It's a cartoon, also.
Right.
I mean, it's not real life. But if you say, for example, I play Captain America and there's going to be a toy and they want to use my voice, they're going to use my voice.
Yes.
Not
theoretically
your
voice.
voice.
I know.
All right, Pixar. Pixar?
Yes.
You fucked up.
Although
Pixar,
I read something last night funny about Toy Story that Toy Story 2 almost didn't happen. They had it done. They had it finished and everything else, and by some accident, it got completely wiped out. Like they had the final.
They deleted it.
Yeah, someone deleted it, and it was like a cross platform deletion. Mm-hmm. And one woman had it because she was on maternity leave, so she had it on a storage somewhere on her computer. So she had it. So she saved.
Give her all the money, man. You owe that. You pay for that kid's college tuition. You pay for that kid's existence.
Well, now they have her as a producer on Lightyear. That's what they did. They did a promise that now she's a producer on it. So yeah,
she should be like she should own half the rights
right
to that movie.
Oh, could you imagine that? I mean, we have
you know what I would do
all the time.
I'd be like, oh, you only have this one copy. As I slowly Look, if you watch on YouTube, as I slowly close. Oh, one copy, you say, and then I say, "Huh, interesting. Let's talk dinero. let's talk some space bucks here."
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus, can you imagine if you made this project millions of dollars? Like, what does it cost to make $50 million to make an animated film?
Maybe even more at this point, right? Like for then, probably not. But Pixar was always like the pinnacle of like
probably around $50 million. Let's call it. Let's just say $50 million for fun. Just for fun. This is a round number. I could survive off $50 million. And I have the only copy of this $50 million project here on my computer. I'd be like, huh?
Oops, slippery hands.
Is this a bucket of water? Right here. Hey, sorry, what were you offering me?
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, no. Whoops. Whoops.
Don't you love
that?
This is how jaded we've become from working in the film industry, that everything's like a pirate.
Just start
hack.
Slapping the computer. How about that? $50 million.
No more triple time.
Let's talk rights. Let's talk what I want.
Only pizza for second meal,
Gone of the day.
But isn't that, yeah, that's crazy. That's just shows you how jaded we've become. How the project doesn't mean shit if you're not getting paid.
Fair enough. As I just sent a text message during this podcast because. No, I'm just joking. It's about plans for later because it's a storm outside.
Storm, yeah.
The storm of the century.
It's funny the whole thing with. Could you imagine working on like The Boys?
Yes.
And we do have a lot of obviously with that show has a lot more CG visual effects. The VFX guys come in and they're mapping all the stuff.
Good dudes.
Could you imagine if all their stuff got wiped? And they're more important in the post production of it.
But you know what the problem is? If all the VFX guys stuff got wiped, like all their hard work of adding the flames, the lasers, backdrops, etc., where sometimes they have to delete. If you're in a city where you're not supposed to be, and you see a landmark, yes, landmines everywhere. You see a landmark and you can't have that, they will erase it. Or if you see an advertising that you didn't put up there, or something that you don't have permission to use, they will digitally
wipe it out,
erase,
scrub it, or whatever they call it.
Whatever. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah. And on that show itself, it's so busy. They use so many different VFX houses to do it. Yeah, it's not just one guy doing everything.
Yeah,
there's probably I think there's 3 or 4 major ones in Toronto. 3 for sure I know of, and then there's a bunch they probably use in the United States also.
Isn't it funny though? Like when you watch something, and then at the end of the credits, and yes, I do watch the end of the credits.
I do not.
There's always it'll be shot in Atlanta, thank you to the city of Atlanta or whatever, and then there's the Quebec flag, and it says Quebec. So it's
a certain spot.
Is that a post house or
It depends on the project. I think there's a lot of stuff that happens in Quebec, and
I think it's visual
effects, probably stuff like that.
And then Vancouver has,
or they could have shot some, who knows?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes in the Quebec streetway or something.
Yeah, it's strange.
Maybe they just had poutine shipped. They just shipped a bunch of cheese curds to the set in Atlanta because the one actor loves poutine so much.
I doubt it.
I don't know. Probably doubt it too.
Yeah. It's interesting, and I think this year, from what I've seen, Arnold is in the city.
I've seen pictures of Arnold on his bike in the city. Yes.
Yeah,
I've seen that. That's exciting.
Again, don't know what show that is, but he's here.
It's exciting stuff, man.
And then,
it's exciting when big celebrities come to town. He's just riding his bike. Did he even have a fucking security guard with him or something?
Who knows?
You know what the problem is? He's so you've seen the picture of him. He's an old man.
He's
now.
Terminated.
He's 75. He's 75 years old or 74
terminal,
years old.
Not Terminator. He's terminal.
He's terminal. No, he's not. He still looks good, man. I've seen that picture. He looks good. It's I guess people don't even recognize him.
Because you don't expect it. That's the thing. That's the beauty of this city. When we're shooting movies, half the time when I say, okay, well, we work on Handmaid's Tale, that's shot up here. We work on Suits. That's shot up here.
That shit's they post that shit all over the place. All over.
Yeah, but you talk to any normal person and you say, we work on Suits or we work on Handmaid's Tale. That's shot up in Toronto? Yeah.
So much stuff shot here.
So when we don't expect the person to be here, we're not looking for them.
Yeah, Pixels was shot all down Yonge Street.
I know. I know.
Suicide Squad, Yonge Street.
Yeah. The Incredible Hulk.
Yonge Street.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy stuff, man.
I think too.
Shape of Water.
Yep.
Hamilton.
Yep.
Everywhere in Toronto. Hamilton.
Yep. And
what's that new one? We shot here too, in the new Guillermo.
Oh yeah, the 12 After Midnight. That was the show.
The movie he did. I'm talking about that one too.
Oh yeah,
shit. I was
Alley, Midnight Alley.
Yes. Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley. Yes.
I haven't watched it. You watched it?
No,
you don't watch TV. That's right.
That's right. I don't have to. I work in the imagination of bullshit. I just want to wind down and decompress.
Yeah, but don't you? Yeah. How do you else do you wind down, and decompress, and watch something? I don't. But
music helps. You know.
Yes, yeah, you're.
I'm busy doing things too. So, yeah, Glenn Howerton too from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is shooting something up here too.
Now?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, man. This podcast is over. I gotta find Glenn.
So it's Dennis.
I have the Dennis effect. I fucking love that show, man.
I know.
I would love to meet Charlie Day, man.
Charlie Day would be awesome.
He shot up here for Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Fuck, he must be so cool, man.
Yeah, he would be fun.
I'd love to work with him.
Yeah. I mean, there's promise of like what's coming up next. Mm-hmm. I hope we're out of the clear with all the health stuff, although there's more things happening. Mm-hmm. But
what's this monkeypox? The fuck is that, man? I was watching this, and I'm like, what in the fuck is happening here, man? What happened to those murder hornets? Remember those? What the fuck? Are they
anything to keep you scared?
Is there a fucking wheel that someone's spinning?
Yeah, probably.
Where is this thing that someone's like, all right, guys, things are getting back to normal. Spin a list of animals. Monkey. Monkeypox. Hey, this is a good one.
Yeah.
This one we can run.
I know.
It just looks like someone burnt their hand, like blisters.
Yeah.
Fuck me though. If I got fucking monkeypox, Jesus.
Again, it's like
I just thought of a terrible joke.
We would turn that into a different podcast.
I just thought of a fucking god awful joke.
Go ahead, say it.
Nope, I will not.
You thought of it.
I will text it to you. I'm gonna text you. Don't you fucking say it. Don't you? I'm not gonna text you because you're gonna say it. I'm just gonna write it down in my notes so I can tell you after.
Okay.
But
fair enough.
Anybody who's my friend and wants to know this joke, message me on Wednesday.
Who knows how the world works right now? It's just just be safe, right? Just be safe on how things work, and I mean, world's a crazy place right now. That's why that we try to do stuff that's kind of lighthearted in the sense that if we put fear into everything, like you're not going to have a nice life anyway. If you're paranoid about everything that you do, it's just it's silly. Yeah. So I'd rather have the peace and love of having a good time with people as opposed to like, oh, we can't talk anymore because we're too close. Like, no, that's never been a fear of mine.
No.
And after what I went through, I'm pretty much patient zero to tell you that yes, it's bad. Yes, it's horrible, but you can get through it. I'm living proof that you can get through it. So just do the right things and follow the rules that you want to and live the life that you want.
God, this joke's fucking hilarious. It's so bad. If I was a comic, I'd fucking tell it. Honestly, where's the murder hornets though? Can you answer that for me? Remember these giant fucking hornets that were supposed to be flying
everything
across the fucking
Where's
Atlantic?
The dead bodies? Where's the bat soup?
What bat soup?
Yeah.
Where's the dead bodies? In the ground, my guy.
And are we turning this into a flat earth podcast now?
God no. Listen, if
you couldn't keep up on that far.
I want to tell my joke so bad.
You couldn't even know what movie you want to watch, and we're not going to go into like deep state bullshit. We can't.
Tune in next week to a new podcast.
Yeah, Vince's Corner.
On Vince's Corner. Vince and Friends, we're going to call it. And 90% of the time I'll be alone. That's not true. I'm going to do a fucking... You know what? This podcast's over. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. 58 episodes, 59 episodes. I'm going to start my own.
Yeah.
Good luck. No, I'm just joking.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. Luck's my fucking middle name, baby. Luck is my middle name. No.
Luck starts with an L. Wrong letter.
What do you mean?
It has to start with an F.
My name?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So, okay. Yeah. So, your week, you had a pretty cool week, considering, I know you had to work. Mm-hmm. But you went to a concert.
I did go to a concert, yes. So I went, a friend of mine, Adrian, who's been on the show.
Yeah.
Friends of the show know Adrian. He messaged me Monday, I think I was, and he's like, hey, buddy, how's it going? I'm like, hey, man, everything's good. How's it going with you? He's like, I got an extra ticket to a concert on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, shit, okay, who? And it was Megadeth, Lama God, Trivium, and In Flames.
Okay.
So pretty much a metal concert.
Have you seen any of those bands before?
This is all the first time for me for everybody.
But you were familiar
I did,
with?
however, I'm familiar with Lama God.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the idea of Megadeth. Okay. But I've never really listened to them before.
Okay, fair enough.
I know In Flames through a friend of mine, and I've never heard of Trivium.
Okay.
Ever in my life.
So Trivium was the first band?
It was In Flames.
Okay, Trivium.
I missed because from work, I got there a little late.
Right.
I watched Trivium and Lama God and some of Megadeth.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking Lama God. God damn.
Crazy, eh?
Crazy energy, man. Yeah. You know what though? I don't think in Budweiser stage
it's not the
it's
venue.
Not set up for metal.
No.
It's a great place for like punk and rap and hip hop and pop and stuff like that. Like it's great. It's a great venue. First of all, I love Budweiser stage. Let me just throw it out there. Okay. Love that place. Okay. I love the outdoor. I love the breeze.
It's hit and miss for me, but
I love it. I've never had a bad experience there.
Right.
I mean, I've been there and not remembered being there.
Okay.
Because I blacked out, drunk, and but I think it's one of the best venues in the city. Mm-hmm. However, when Trivium was playing, you could barely hear. You heard the drums mostly.
Something was off. Yeah.
Something was off. The sound mixing wasn't done properly. But when Lamb of God came on, you could hear a lot better things. It was great. But I'll tell you the problem I had with that concert. You threw on some really heavy duty, like go crazy, sort of like loud bands,
right?
And then finish with Megadeth,
right?
Which is not the same as
they're
Lamb
the top
God.
four.
Top four, 100%
metal,
100%. But you don't throw Lamb of God on before Megadeth.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That is a hard one.
You had that like crazy fucking screaming and running. I wonder if
it's a branch out from like when they do Heavy Montreal or when they do not Heavy Montreal, but they do the heavy metal fest.
Of course.
And then you have like 300 bands, and then that makes sense more of a round. But those these don't really seem, because you got like this heavy emo versus this almost death metal.
Yeah.
Almost. I wouldn't call them completely death metal, Lamb of God.
No.
But they're on that fringe.
Oh, yeah. And they had fire and explosions and like, all this energy. And then
thrash metal.
Yeah, something
which
like that,
doesn't make sense.
And then Megadeth came on, and your buddy there, who's clearly damaged his body with alcohol his entire life.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Dave, who was, I found out, the original guitar player of Metallica. I didn't know that. Yeah. And they kicked him out because he was such an alcoholic.
Right.
And he's a great musician. The music sounded good.
Oh, he's an amazing guitarist.
Great guitarist, amazing.
Yeah.
And it just didn't. And then I was like watching this. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, you can't end with I think you should have probably ended with Lamb of God. Yeah, but Megadeth is the top.
It's weird. It's
no, but obviously Megadeth is the bigger band.
Right.
It's just the energy just went.
It's a strange lineup. It really is a strange lineup.
Yeah, that's the problem. And it just sort of like the energy just went not out. Like as if you were, I don't know. It just didn't go out. I don't want to say it went out. Like Megadeth still was amazing.
Like I think when it's like Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, and then Alex Cooper. Perfect lineup.
Great lineup. I saw Rob Zombie, Korn in a lineup, which was great. They were like the same sort of it worked.
Same energy.
Yeah.
The Lamb of God, again, like you said, venue. I don't like the amphitheater when it becomes a festival stage when they've got multiple stages around.
Yeah.
Because I did that for Curiosa.
It's too hard to jump. It's too hard to jump around.
So like we were in the main stage. I saw Cure. The Cure was the headliner.
Of course.
And it was the Cure, Interpol, Muse, and it was this like those were the main stage bands. So we just stayed where we were, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere because I was front row center. I was watching Robert Smith right there. Perfect for me.
Yeah.
All the other bands is like I know what they're like. I know it sucks that I'm not encompassing the whole show, but I didn't.
You don't want to spend your entire There's great things about festivals is that the amount of opportunity you have to see a lot of different bands, which is amazing.
Exactly.
However, they're not all on the same stage,
right?
So you're like, oh wait a minute, in 2 minutes you're gonna so and so is gonna be over here, but I got to be back here immediately right after to come back and see so and so over here. Yeah.
Warped Tour was the worst for that because it's like 3 stages, and we saw Transplants in 2005.
But how does the sound bounce between 3 stages?
Horrible. That's what I mean. It's horrible. And then so you had Transplants, and it's like Tim Armstrong, Travis Barker, Skinhead Rob, and it's amazing because that's the energy I wanted to hear. And then all of a sudden, Atreyu opens the next stage, and they're doing a cover of "Living on a Prayer." Living on a Prayer, and like you're bouncing it off, and it's like
that's obviously the downfall.
That sucked. And then you're only there for 15 minutes to maybe a half hour at most. And,
I have a funny story about Lama God story. It has nothing to do with it has to do with the music, but not at a concert.
Okay.
So I was at a strip club.
Okay.
And I was there. I was with a buddy, and he was getting a dance or whatever. So I was sort of like waiting, and there was this like metalhead stripper there.
Okay, yeah.
She was wearing like the neon. She had tattoos, long, the whole metal look. She looked fire. She looked great. And so when she went on, and you're like, oh, I wonder what she was. Her stripping music was like Lama God.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. And I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, most of the best music is played at a strip club.
I've never been to a strip club before where they were playing death metal for a stripper. Yeah. Not death metal, but like heavy metal. Yeah.
Or Tool or
and all I looked around and everybody who was like in there like was just like so like
not into it.
What the fuck's going on around here? Me, and I'm like, fuck.
Right?
Shit, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me in here? And I even did like I put like the $5 in my mouth and lay down on the stage because no one else was like, I'm like, I gotta support this girl.
Yeah, she knows the music because they picked the music, so yeah.
Yeah. And afterwards, she came up to me and she's like, "You're the only person who's ever done that." Because and I was like, really? "Fuck!" I'm like, "You're the only goddamn stripper I've seen that's played fucking metal on stage."
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing, and from that day forward, I've never ever forgot Lama God.
Cool.
But that was my first time seeing him live.
Right. Lama God. Did they do the wall of death?
I don't know. What
so they do that. They did that at Rico Coliseum when they played, and I think that's a better for.
Yeah, they need to be indoors,
right?
Yeah.
So they did a wall of death, and what it is, they split. They split the floor, the pit, Moses sort of the mosh pit, and then from each side, and then they rev it up, and then as he goes, whatever, go or whatever he does,
they run at each other.
No. And they did it. It was so loud and so crazy, and the fireworks going off, that it set off the sprinkler system.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's in itself is just like that's how much they put into this.
No, they didn't do that, but there was some serious mosh pitting going on, man. There was like when you see like the circle, like
the circle pit, yeah.
Oh my god, that was intense. I wouldn't go in it now anymore.
No, I can't.
Maybe that's why my neck hurts. I was just headbanging.
Were you headbanging?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was. I haven't done that in so long. Well, I can't do it.
No, I'm just saying you couldn't, but
what's the difference with me doing and you doing it with your short hair?
Yeah,
nothing.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
you don't have long hair.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck right off. Fuck you, man. God damn it.
Yeah, it's fun seeing death metal shows. Like, I love going to the opera house. Like, we talked about this on an early episode, and you're like, no, I don't think I could do it. But it is fun because no one really judges you when you go there. Everything's for that same energy. And like when I saw Cannibal Corpse at the opera house, and I'm going, I know what this is about. I know what I'm gonna get into, and every bit of it was just so enjoying because like even when you're not like just staring down at the band, you're watching everyone else just having the same amount of fun. There's no you don't see the phones out. Like no one's got the phones out. No one's doing this texting.
No one's tweeting that they're at a concert.
They're in the moment, and everyone's having a good time. And
there was a guy in front of me. It was his first ever metal concert.
Okay,
he was from. No, I've been to Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, okay, you've been there. Okay.
My first time seeing these guys.
Okay,
he just came from Bangladesh.
Wow,
and he's living in Toronto now. And this was his first ever metal concert, man. And I was like, dude, that is amazing.
That's pretty good.
Isn't that cool, man?
One. Yeah,
and he didn't know anybody there. He was by himself.
Right.
And he made friends with this metalhead beside him and his friends. And we talked to him too. And he went into his first ever mosh pit.
Awesome.
He came back and I was like, how you doing, man? He's like, that was intense. I'm like,
he's all
ripped to shreds. He's coming back with no clothes on. I was like, metal, baby. I was impressed. You know what? He left his stuff with the stranger,
right?
With friends, and I watched the guy too and make sure nothing fucking happened because
of course,
we're good people.
Yeah.
And he went and came back. He had his jacket off. He was sweating. He was he looked like he got fucking. I was like, huh? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I know, man. It's intense.
Yeah.
I've been elbowed in the face. I've been punched.
I'm walking like I'm the big man. I'm the one that we try to take down.
Of course, it's been fun. It was fun. It was a great show. I got a couple shows lined up this year.
Yeah.
Concerts. I'm going to see Alanis Morissette.
Okay, you didn't mention that one last time.
No,
so that's
I didn't. I bought the tickets to Zach Brown Band.
Okay, that was
I'm going to that one. Good, cool. Didn't I mention something else? No. I'm gonna try. I'm thinking about the
Montreal.
Montreal. That's a Formula One.
Would that happen?
I don't know. Danny said he's getting fucked around by Formula One, so I don't know.
Oh, great.
I don't give a fuck, whatever. But no, I want to see. There's Knotfest, Slipknot.
Okay.
Listen to this lineup.
Okay.
H9909. Do you know who that is?
No.
Me neither.
Okay.
Apparently, he's really good. Cypress Hill and Slipknot.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
I love Cypress Hill though. Like,
but what the Slipknot and Cypress Hill?
It could be a management thing.
But who says like you're Slipknot? Okay, you're in the band. You're Corey.
Well, you're getting high together, so fuck yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
you're Corey Trevor. You're Corey Taylor. Corey Trevor.
Yeah, Corey Taylor.
Taylor from Slipknot. You're in the band. You're that guy. And they're like, hey man, when you go on tour again? Oh, sounds great. We're gonna do Knotfest again. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
We're thinking Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, what? Don't you be like, what?
For the weed, yes.
No, but
absolutely.
You can get the weed anywhere.
No, not Cypress Hill weed.
You can get weed anywhere. You can get weed that Cypress Hill smoke, whatever.
You
okay, but don't think about just smoking the weed. Think about your audience.
Yeah. I am.
I don't agree.
Have you seen Cypress Hill?
No.
They are amazing.
I'm sure they are, but I don't want to see them with Slipknot.
But you were going to.
Well, I might just show up for Slipknot.
No, go see Cypress Hill.
No,
they are awesome.
I don't really care
for
them too much, man.
Really? No, they're good.
I don't really care about them.
You'll change your mind.
I bet you won't.
How many times have I convinced you otherwise for other things?
Not that many.
Right.
There's a few.
Just because I don't watch Encanto.
Watch Encanto. It's going to change your fucking life, man. See? After Lorenzo watched it.
This is the cross.
After Lorenzo watched it, he was like, yeah, you're right. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
No,
I saw Hamilton. How about that?
For me, music, it's just... I like to see who's out there. Like, I mean, the first concert I ever went to was Van Halen. And the opening was Our Lady Peace. And
Our Lady Peace was the first concert I ever went to.
Right?
But not with Van Halen.
But Our Lady Peace opened, and it was to promote the Naveed album. So it was their first full album. And they knew they were outclassed. But they said, Rain goes, he goes, yeah, I know you're not here to see us, but we're still going to put on the show regardless. So hopefully you enjoy. Like, it was kind of not really like a shot in the arm to the band, but they kind of just said, we know we're not at even par with the band that's opening us, but we're grateful that we're here. They're not the
same type of music, though.
No, but they were grateful they were there, and they put on a great show.
You know why they do that, though, sometimes? Were they on the tour with them the entire time, or was it just to stop here? Yeah, because the band that was coming with them normally tours with them probably couldn't come to Canada.
Right, and
so they had to get a Canadian local band.
And also, Van Halen's manager was Rush's manager, so basically Canadian, right? So tried to get
dude, it would have been a great show, Van Halen and Rush, man.
Yeah,
I would have paid money to see.
Did you go to Starstock?
No.
No.
I think it was in high school when that happened.
Well, I mean, doesn't mean that you couldn't go.
I just didn't. I would have loved to have seen AC/DC.
Right. Yeah.
Rolling Stones, I would have loved to have seen too, but AC/DC for me would have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I like the Rolling Stones, man.
Rolling Stones are great.
I've never seen them live. No, too old.
4 times for me, and I even high-fived Mick Jagger in the one show.
Hey, yo,
it was cool.
Your arms are that long?
Yeah.
How far did you reach out to them? Hey, Mick.
Yeah, it was cool. That was the story within itself too. Nice. It was really nice. I went on my own from college, took a bus from Welland to Toronto, stopped right at the ACC, grabbed the first scalper ticket I could for like $300.
That's not bad.
I was
that's a pretty fucking good price, man.
I was 26 rows from the main stage.
Mind you, that was
2 seats
70 years ago.
Yeah, and 2 seats from the mini stage.
Yep.
And when they came up, that's when I high-fived Mick Jagger. And
sweet.
Charlie smiled at me, had the big Rolling Stone shirt on.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was fun. And then the next tour, I took my mom for the 40 Licks tour. And it was weird because we had seats and show starting. So, of course, I'm going to stand up. It's a rock show, right? And I'm getting 20 people behind me telling me to sit down.
Yeah, because
all wearing suits.
You're an old person rock show.
No, they were also, exactly. Yeah. And they were all wearing suits. So I went to the usher, listen, I don't want to start any shit, but I want to have a good time. My mom's here. It's her first concert for the Stones.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can do so I'm not pissing them off and I'm not sitting in an uncomfortable chair and I'm enjoying it and we're all enjoying ourselves? And he put us down in our lower section that was just all for ourselves in the one corner.
Amazing.
So we had a dance floor.
Oh,
and
sweet.
Mom was amazed by that. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe we upgraded. I'm like, yeah, we kind of did. And it was just, because I didn't want to make it ugly. I didn't want to turn around and go, like, it's a rock concert.
Yeah.
And it was funny. The next day, someone was called in on the Q107 morning show. So can you believe that there was a guy beside me standing up during the Rolling Stones concert and people are telling him to sit down? He goes, disgraceful. It's a rock show, guys.
Jesus.
And he's like, if Mick Jagger can stand there and dance for 2.5 hours, why can't you? So then, yeah.
Listen, it's different if you're unable to stand. Like you're a little bit older or you have like an injury or a disability or something and you can't stand at a rock show. But if I go to a rock show and I paid $400, $500, $300 to see a concert and I stand, you're going to tell me to sit down? I'd be like, go fuck yourself. I'd be like, come up and be like, make me, dude.
Right.
And I don't want to fight, but I'm going to stand. I'm going to dance. I'm going to have a good time. When I go to a show, I like to I stood the entire metal concert.
Of course.
And everybody behind us did too. And if you didn't want to and you sat down, that's your problem.
On you. Yeah, I know.
That's on you, man.
Put this.
There shouldn't be seats.
I know.
I said it. There shouldn't be seats at concerts.
I'm always respectful of my space because I know I'm the bigger than average person. But there's a time when they will almost want me to turn it ugly. They want that aggression, like you just said. Oh, fuck you, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, no.
I'm not going to do that.
I'll figure this out. Let's all have a good time here. We're all here for the same reasons. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then I come around and I do the whole thing because it's like we're here for a positive experience. If you're going to turn it ugly, well then then we all should be sitting down and we shouldn't even be in the room at all. Right?
Honestly, first of all, don't go to a Rolling Stones concert in a suit, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Don't go to a hockey game in a suit. If you know you're going straight from work, okay, let's say you work downtown, bring a fucking change of clothes, man.
Can you believe
if you're going to a concert, bring a change of clothes, go there comfortable, man. Rock wasn't about suits. You know, it was about expressing your true self. Are you just, this is your true self, you're in a suit? Okay, don't get me wrong. If that's what you want to wear all the time, you're a suit guy, that's also fine, man. Like, you can have a dress down day. Go to, you know, like, or not, whatever you're into. But, like, don't turn around and be like, in your suit, you're high and mighty, a hockey game in your suit. Wear a Leaf jersey over your suit then.
Well, that's one thing.
Get a Rolling Stones t-shirt and put it over your vest.
Well, that's what I noticed even with every Leafs game and even in the playoffs. The front row, the row right behind the bench.
Oh, no
one's watching the game. No one's cheering them on. No one's clapping. They're all looking somewhere else.
It's a stupid status.
And
Toronto,
our city is the worst for that because it's like, why are you highlighting this? These guys, if you really want to spend the money at a hockey game and you have that money, go into a private booth and then we're not seeing your lazy ass.
But then no one else is.
But it's just so.
It's a status. If you were up there in your booth and no one can see you,
I know. But then at least be in the game, be engaged. I mean, at least with the Raptors, they get it right. Courtside is amazing. Courtside all the way up. Everyone's moving. Everyone's cheering.
There are the people in Raptors games who are just in their suits sitting there.
Sometimes, but I feel like it's a more open atmosphere of the Raptors games than it is for the Leafs, and it's like I wonder if that's the psychology too. When you see that, when as your player and you're looking behind you, and no one's clapping you on.
Oh no, they're losing because they suck.
Well, that too. Have you watched the Calgary Edmonton series at all?
No, I stopped.
Oh my God, you want to watch hockey?
Battle of Alberta. Oh, it's tied 1-1 right now.
You want to watch it to the point where no one, not any of the players on any side, is giving up whatsoever.
Yeah. That's good hockey.
Oh, it's amazing.
Look,
and
there's
it's
two.
Chippy. It's old school. Yeah. They're hitting. One guy took a hit almost right into the bench.
Wow.
Then they start swinging at each other. One guy took a shot at the goalie. Then they're all going down. Like it's a team. Like both teams are playing as teams. Like it's like old school. It's like the old school hockey. Dope, and it's like it's rejuvenating my excitement to watch hockey. Shame it's not Toronto, but you can see why Toronto never made it. Watching these two, Toronto would never have a chance.
There's the Battle of Alberta right now, and then there's the Battle of Florida.
Yes, and that's almost the same thing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Stamkos is taking hits to the shins, and he's still playing, and you can tell he's in pain. He's still on the ice. He's putting it all out there.
Every hockey player does that, man.
Yeah,
it's not soccer.
Did Nylander do it?
Fuck Nylander.
Right?
Don't get involved in that, man.
Right?
Fuck that clown. Although, he did play all right, though. He played all right this year.
What do you think will happen? I mean, you're more of a Leaf fan than I am, and I know we're kind of
nothing, bro. They're hiring everybody back. They don't give a shit. The money's here. The money's in the city. They give a shit if they win or lose. They're hiring the same coaching staff. They're hiring the exact same. Yeah. The GM's the same. Shanahan's keeping it all the same. It's okay, Shanahan, you fucking spineless prick. Start making some fucking changes, man. Right. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
And it's funny. I was listening to a Bill Burr podcast earlier this week, and he was saying that Toronto, like he loves Toronto sports teams, but he just feels like they always have a bad rep for the same thing. And then he tried to get, when he was here one time, like a few years ago, whatever, he tried to get Leaf tickets. So he's trying to ask his manager, can you get me Leaf tickets? He's like, dude, no one can get Leaf tickets. Even scalpers now, in normal season, is through the roof.
No, he could
right.
Leave tickets.
Well, the manager says it's insane. So
yeah.
So
he would have been able to get him. No, for sure he would.
I'm sure it would have, but he said it was
talking
hard.
laziness on his manager right there.
Yeah, probably, but
he's Bill fucking Burr, man. You go up to the Lisa, hey, we want to get Bill Burr here. They put him somewhere. They put him in a booth up top. They put him in. They have a seat, I'm sure, for somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it was He said he had trouble. He said it was just impossible.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And then saw other celebrity sightings at like Jays games and stuff recently, and that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, Bill Burr was at the Jays game.
No, he was at the he was at the Boston Red Sox game, and Jays were playing. So that was neat. And
the guy who does like the pizza reviews, Barstool Sports guy.
Yeah,
was in town.
he's been here. David Portnoy.
Yeah.
And he gave his reviews
for Brooklyn.
Did you see the reviews?
I think I've watched 2 of them. He did one at north of Brooklyn.
Okay, so you watched the videos.
And he did one at another one. He gave them good.
He made the list. Mm-hmm. Again, we can talk about the next episode. I can pull it up. I'm not disappointed with the list, but I feel like he's missed some, either because they said no or he never got a chance.
I mean, he can't go to every fucking pizza place.
Of course. But
do you see how he does it? He does one bite at the bottom, and then the crust.
Yeah.
What do you do with the rest of that pizza, dude? Throw it out. I'll follow you and I'll eat that pizza.
He probably gives it to his crew.
I'll be your professional pizza eater on the side. I don't care, man.
So is it just is that his thing that he goes to every city and tries out the pizza? Or was it just
but
for
he's
Toronto?
still no, he does it in all the cities. It's not just Toronto. He does it like in New York, wherever he is for his Barstool stuff or whatever he's doing. He's doing pizza reviews.
Now, there's a debate going right now between pizza.
Pizzas?
Like between New York and Chicago specifically.
Okay.
That Chicago is technically not a pizza in New York's mind because the deep dish pizza. But
you know what? I'll agree with that. It's more like a fucking pizza soup, to be real, Austin. I mean, it's not a pizza. To me, it's not really pizza.
Have you had it?
I've had a deep dish.
Okay.
Not in Chicago.
Okay.
I've had it here.
Okay. Double D's? Yeah, they closed down. I was ashamed.
Both of them?
Yeah. I think. Well, the one here did.
Oh, then they closed down.
Yeah, so...
They closed the one. I think they closed the one down in the East End, too.
Yeah, so...
it's not pizza. It's too much. It's too much cheese and sauce.
Right.
It should be a nice ratio of cheese, sauce, pizza crust.
Right.
And it's not. To me, New York's right. I'm on your side, New York.
Okay. Now, where's your favorite New York place to go?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You never went?
I've been to New York, but I haven't really.
You never just did a stop and go, this is where we're going? You just saw pizza and you grabbed it?
I would never eat the 99-cent pizza, though. The $1
I don't
pizza
know.
They have shops that are just like you see 99 cents for a slice. 99. I won't eat that one.
Okay.
I went to a place with my cousin. We had this wood oven pizza. I can't remember the name. It was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I don't know. I haven't just gone down there and just tried pizza.
You wouldn't have done a pizza just for the purpose of going to that.
I'm not doing pizza tours, man. No, I'd be fucking 600 pounds if I did pizza tours.
And I mean, again, do you think Dave Portnoy? That was his purpose. That was his theme. Do you think maybe he shortchanged what's more important within food in the city?
Nope, that's his thing. He likes pizza. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do your thing, man. Have your thing and stick to it. It's not like where's the best pasta. He's not a food critic.
No, I know that's true. He's not.
He's just what is he owns Barstool? Or he's one of the guys. Yeah. He's just a fucking dude. He's got so much money. He's gonna just try pizzas.
That's cool.
I'd do it. If I was fucking him and I had just doing my little thing, I'd just
a podcast.
I love pizzas.
If you had your own podcast?
No, he's not where he started.
Well, no, but I'm just saying where he's doing a podcast.
No, but he's doing a podcast, but he's got his own thing, and he likes to eat pizza. Yeah. It's another little thing he added on there.
Yeah, we could do that, too.
Yeah, I'm not going around eating pizza. I'm not doing this
No, it doesn't have to be pizza. We could do it.
Yeah, but someone already did it.
It's not in that sense. Oh, Jesus, you got no creative brain.
No, I'm good.
You're just...
This is what I do.
You're just a piece of dust.
I'm just eye candy.
Oh, no. Eye candy.
Look at the time.
With which eye?
Both eyes, buddy. Keep both eyes open.
Oh, man.
This is the fucking last episode of
You keep saying that.
Looking for a podcast host, co-host right now.
Yeah, summer looks promising for sure. For everything feels like it's coming back.
It's nice, man. Just today's real
weather's
shit.
great.
Actually,
the weather was great. I don't know what's it looking like now. Is it still dark?
It's still dark.
Yeah,
it's lighter though.
Well, yeah, the wind doesn't seem like it's
the
too
eye of the storm. We're out of the storm.
Yeah, crazy to get an Amber Alert. I've never seen that for a storm.
No, I have. Yeah, you just per area because we're by the lake. You'd probably get it more here. But the wind was so warm, man.
Yeah, no.
It was like watch Twister. Do you watch Twister? Everybody's watched Twister.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't think I saw it the opening weekend, but I did see it in the theater with my family.
God, that's when Helen Hunt looked so good, man. She looked good.
Did you remember when they did the drive-through in Thorold at the time? They were showing the Twister, and a Twister went through. And
I do remember that.
How much cross promotion can you do for that? Like that's just amazing.
They have to have a machine. There's got to be a Twister. There's some sort of weather machine in order to do that, as far as I'm concerned. That's too
coincidental. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
You know, that's better than 3D.
It's better than 3D. It's real life. I went to the. I love drive-thrus. Drive-ins. Sorry, yeah, I love drive-thrus too. Yeah. I love drive-ins, man. I think there's probably 2 left in the city.
I'm not sure.
There's the one in the docks.
The golf course. Yeah.
There's the one in Ontario Place that they opened during COVID.
The one like Echo Beach.
No, Ontario, on the Ontario Place side. They do one in Echo Beach. No, there's one in Ontario Place. You know where like the ball is there?
Yeah, the Cinesphere.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. They have a nice drive. There's like a little drive-in, the one screen, small screen thing, not small but big.
Right.
And there's one in Oakville, Drive 10, I think it's called.
Okay. Drive 10. There's one in Guelph.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
the Mustang.
We're at 4.
Yeah.
I feel like there's another one somewhere.
That probably is. I mean, I think they were spreading out a bit.
I don't remember the last
pandemic.
Yeah, I think they started coming back.
Yeah.
I haven't been to one in so long though, man.
No, I was a kid. I was like the Great Muppet Caper was the one I saw in the drive-thru or drive-in.
Yeah. I thought the last one I saw.
Yeah, Great Muppet Caper.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
The Muppets.
Yeah, but it's called the Great Muppet Caper.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
1980. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I wasn't born yet. So I don't know.
But you realize the Muppets have been around. They are a thing.
Not. Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Yes. I went when I was in Universal Studios when I was 14 or 15. They had a Twister ride.
Really? Okay.
Well, not really a ride. It was more like an experience.
Okay.
So like you'd walk in and you'd walk through, and then all these things would just like shift down, and the wind would pick up, and like, things would like it would simulate like a Twister almost.
Okay.
And you'd like sit there and you'd hold on to something, and all the wind would just blow around you. It was really cool, man.
That's it.
It was a great idea.
So a great way to cool down when you're in the Florida sun for like
fantastic.
2 hours.
You're like, the lineup for the Twister ride was the biggest thing. I don't understand. It's too hot out here.
Yeah.
No, it was fun, man.
Cool.
Fuck Disney, man.
Was that when you were the last time? No,
when I was 14. Okay, I was 14.
So yeah.
No, last time I was an adult and I was drinking.
And you went to the Star Wars one.
I went to a part of it.
Yeah.
Was
it done yet? Was it completely
not all of it? No. Okay. And there's more Harry Potter rides there now.
Okay.
They were working on stuff.
Would you go back?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to the one in California.
Disneyland.
What's
the difference?
The state.
No shit. No, that I could have figured out.
I don't know. I think the Star Wars one, the Star Wars land part is bigger in California. I think is what I heard.
Okay.
I don't know. Look it up.
I mean, because like Disney World is its own thing where it's basically like Epcot still. Then they've got the safari thing, so it's like acres and upon acres.
Oh, it's huge.
And is Disneyland that big too? Probably not.
No idea. I don't even understand where they would find the property to do that in Disneyland.
Yeah, I don't think in Anaheim. No,
I have no clue. I want to go to it though. I want to check it out. Epcot, I love Epcot.
What about Universal?
Universal's so much fun, man. I love that.
That's Florida
the best
or
place
California?
I went to Florida.
Florida.
I've never been to the California one.
Okay.
Honestly, Universal and Adventureland is probably like the better rides and stuff. They're more for the adults.
Also,
I just like you got the cooler stuff.
Like
there.
better roller coasters.
Like more like Disneyland's more in the land of kids.
Yeah.
Like because the Harry Potter stuff's in Universal, Adventureland and all that stuff. Whatever.
Okay.
And you can drink anywhere in Universal and Adventure as an adult.
Okay.
Little tip for you adults out there. And you can drink in Epcot because I drank in every country.
Right.
I did the circle.
Okay.
Just got hammered. And in certain parts of Disney, you can't drink. You have to drink inside only. You can't walk around with booze, which is stupid.
Yeah, weird.
You got all the 17 kids running around with you. You needed a drink. You needed something.
Speaking of which, I did do some deep diving after last episode. Yeah. And yes, they plan to drive through the Las Vegas Strip for the F1.
I told you.
That is insane.
I'm going. Man. I'm going.
I still think that there's something that's going to rattle within the gear shift or when they go down a straightaway. Okay. What's the fastest these cars go now this year? They're 360 now. They went up, didn't they?
It depends on the straights. I was just watching the qualifier today. I think I saw him at 330 kilometers an hour. One guy, I believe it was. Yeah, on the straight, 331.
How do you control that? The G-force alone, like that's insane.
You just keep your fucking hand straight, buddy. No little.
So, I'm going to ask you something because you watch it. And now it's a little more sophisticated than it was, like, say, even in the 70s.
Oh, yeah. You can
they have earbuds.
Yes.
And say you're the crew chief.
Yeah.
How much do you think is actual, like, full control, or someone just say, shift down, shift up, shift
it's
down?
all driver.
There's no there's no communication at all?
There's communication, but not like, there's no one telling them how to drive.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you got to.
Do you think that would be more of an advantage or less if they did? Like if I was in the tower watching you, I'm like, okay.
I think there might be rules
coming up.
I think there might be rules where they're not allowed to tell them. Like, they can't even tell them that there's a guy coming up on you. Okay. I think they can tell them.
Because that was different in NASCAR.
Keep dropping things. I think they can tell them that, like, they're like 1 second behind, like, speed up. Like, they can give them, like, so if I'm following you. And they're like, hey, man, we got 5 laps left. So you need to hurry. You're about a second and a half behind. Okay. And then that's it. But I don't think they can be like,
or if I have a problem, like wheels.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, we noticed you're having a little, because they can ask their pit crew. They're like, what's my tires look like? Okay. And they're like, we're seeing a little wear on the back right, but nothing to worry about right now. And if there's an engine issue, it's all computer. That goes back to them, and they say, okay, shift Pro 4 or something, and that'll shift some power from one part of the engine into a different. Insane. The steering wheel's got 1,000 buttons.
I know. It's like I said. Oh, do you know which one you? Oh,
well,
man.
Listen. There's a reason they're getting. They know. They're professionals, man. They're all pros.
It is something to see for sure, and I love the whole argument. Well, old ladies drive, so why is racing a sport? It's like, no, there's so much more to it.
No, man, are you kidding me? There's the drag. There's the cornering. There's so much.
Well, yeah, it's all how you take the turn too. Like if you just shave the turn by a couple seconds, it could either slow you down by 3 seconds, it's amazing, or speed you up at 3 seconds.
It's quite amazing stuff. I'm really excited. They're in Spain right now. I'm really excited to watch that race tomorrow morning.
So back when I was like following it religiously, Schumacher was the man to beat.
Yes, that's correct.
Because he would be like, as soon as he had first pole, like he was done. Like you knew he was going to win because he would somehow be like 5 minutes ahead of everyone else.
He was one of the best drivers.
Who's that guy now?
Right now, it's up in the air.
Okay. So it's a little more competition?
It's been for the last, I'd say, 10 years or so, it's been Lewis Hamilton.
In that kind of retrospect, that like 5 minute lead?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's the GOAT. He's better than Schumacher. Okay. In my opinion. My mother says otherwise, but my mother.
Who's your mom?
Schumacher says. She said he's the best driver.
Yeah. I know.
Well, you know what, Mom? I think
but it's true. When you watched him, there was never mistakes.
Another bad joke right now.
But when you watched Schumacher, there was never any mistakes. There was never like, of course, he shaved the grass or he went off the track. He was always precise.
Yeah, he is. No one knows. No one's seen him in a while.
He got seriously injured
in a skiing accident.
Yes.
So he's probably.
He'll never race again.
No, you'll never see him again outside of his house. I think he's probably in a state of something like paralyzed. He could possibly be paralyzed. Nobody really knows. Yeah. And his son is now racing though.
Yes, I knew that. How's he doing?
He's actually first time qualified top 10 today.
And what team is he with?
He's in Haas. He's the American team. He's
okay. Newman Haas. Yeah.
So he's a good driver.
Cool.
He's a really good driver. He's getting better and better.
Nice.
He's young.
Right.
He'll never be as good as Dad.
Your favorite car? Or like favorite team?
I like McLaren, but because I really like Daniel Ricciardo. He's my favorite driver.
Is he? Okay.
But right now, it's Ferrari's really killing it. Ferrari and Red Bull. No, they were bad a couple seasons.
They were.
Yeah. Ferrari probably finished 4th in the last couple of years.
Really?
Yeah. It was Mercedes, Red Bull.
Wow.
McLaren, Ferrari.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. Right now, McLaren's not doing well. The new car changes.
What's the difference? Because I mean, we posted it in the promo.
They just changed certain specs and training times. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know the specs and stuff. But the cars changed. The tires are bigger. The wings a different aerodynamic style. It's so fucking good, man.
Are they bigger on the track or smaller? Do they look bigger than last year?
I think they look the same. Just
like
the tires.
wider?
Nope, I don't think so.
Because they look different.
They're changing. They change all the time. Like if you look back to when Anton Senna was racing and before then, there was barely a car, man.
No, I know.
There was no safety. There was no thing. It was just like you see the guy and you see the race car. You see his tires and the little space he's got in a little wheel without no buttons.
Oh, I know. And no power steering either. That's the crazy thing too. Like all that speed and there's no power steering. Like these guys
are fucking phenomenal.
It's crazy. Like I don't know why they don't have forearms like Popeye.
And they're all short.
Well, yeah.
Except one guy. One guy's really tall. Yeah. But the rest of them are short guys. You forget because you need to fit in there.
When I hosted the most in Indy, when I mean my hosting, it was I was in part of the the rep team, where basically we were putting faxes in, like all the stats, all the thing that was coming in per second, per lap. We were submitting it through all the crew teams and everything else. We were in the backstage of it all, and some of the conversation I had, and then when they were polling or they're coming in, like Dario Franchitti came in because he won that year, and it's like, you're not that, like you. The cameras always like change the height
you're
perspective.
A fucking giant, so it's hard to be.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's short to me. I know.
But I'm excited for tomorrow's race.
Yeah, they're in Spain.
I'm excited for this.
Well, do you watch the qualifying too, or do you watch?
I watched it this morning. Yeah, I can't watch the practices because they happen during like Friday. Yeah, there's like 2 practices on Friday and 1 like really early Saturday morning, and I'm like just not waking up. Okay. But I watched the qualifier and the race. No, they're exciting. So because you get to see.
Practice is individual, like where they're just racing.
Everybody's on the track together. Really? It's just an open practice. So they just
that's right. Just get the feel
around. And qualifier, they're all on the track too, man. It's all at the same time.
Wow,
it's crazy. You think they should do it like give them the track to themselves, but then it helps. Sometimes they get streams behind people to get that qualifier.
Yeah. Wow.
It's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Buddy. All right.
Awesome.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather. Well, it looks brighter now. Maybe. No.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. Looks pretty good.
No
flying cows or anything.
Behind the scenes working in film, sports.
Yeah.
Our thoughts on women, or your thoughts on women.
I love them. Smarter than me. They're all smarter than me.
Broadway shows.
Yep.
Sports. What are we about? We're about everything.
I don't know what we're about.
Yeah, we're about everything. We encapsulate it all.
And we're always just a sneeze away from canceling the show. So
yeah, exactly.
Well, I am anyway. I'm always a quick sneeze away from leaving the show.
That's everything now. All right, guys.
Sure. All right, hold on. Go ahead. You can find us on our social media pages at Grunts and Grumbles Official is our Instagram and our Facebook. Grunts and Grumbles Podcast is our YouTube channel.
Right.
I'm at Zombini.
I'm at TG Wheelman.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for putting up with his garbage and like trying to tolerate mine. Love you guys.
Metal. We're talking about metal also.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's some metal from Rob.